Sandra Kagula. So, guys, today we're gonna answer the question: how old is too old to work on board a cruise ship? And today, the topic is just simple. We wanna know how old is too old to work on board a cruise ship. So, guys, this came to mind a few days ago after I saw somebody. She was just commenting on my Instagram, and she was like, zvekuma cruise ship zvakanaka asi takazvinonokera. So that gave me to think like takazvinonokera, and going through that person's picture and everything, it does not add up. So I decided to answer the question: how old is too old to work on board a cruise ship? But before we get into the video, guys, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And thank you guys for all those who already subscribed to my channel, share my videos, and like all my videos. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, so let me start by answering the question: how old is too old to work on board a cruise ship? So the answer is there is no age limit on board a cruise ship. You can work on board a cruise ship even if you are 30, even if you are 40, even if you are 50, and even if you are 60. Yes, you can work on board a cruise ship. But guys, now there are certain things that will make a lot of people decide not to work on board a cruise ship in their 50s, in their 40s. So that's what I'm gonna explain. The things that will make a lot of people decide not to work on board a cruise ship in their 50s, in their 40s. And I'm gonna explain again what makes cruise ship life make it looks like it's a young people's job, but definitely it's not for young people only, it's for everybody. So guys, the first thing that make a lot of people decide not to work on board a cruise ship in their 50s, in their 40s, is working hours. Like I always mention in my almost of my videos, I always say, if you want to work on board a cruise ship, you need to be energetic, you need to be strong, because working on board a cruise ship means you work long hours, you work overtime, means you'll be on your feet for like 10 to 14 hours, you will be moving up and down for like 10 hours. So that's really literally make a lot of people decide not to work on board a cruise ship in their 40s or in their 50s, because now they'll be like, I don't have enough energy for all of this. But if you are someone, you know, you are energetic, you have a lot of energy, and you can work long time, and you don't care about the working hours, that there is completely nothing wrong, you can still apply. The other one is living away from your family for a long time. So guys, when you work on board a cruise ship, you'll be on board for like 6 to 8 months depending on the job and the position you are, and you will have your vacation for like 2 months, which means you're gonna be away from your home for 8 months and you'll be home for only 2 months, which will make a lot of people decide not to work on board a cruise ship. So this point normally affects women, especially me being from Zimbabwe. I come from Africa, yes. So normally most African cultures, they believe like, if you were a woman and you get married and you decide to start a family, that means you need to be closer to your family. So normally most of African people, when they decide to work on board a cruise ship, and now later they decide to settle down, for most women, that will be the end of their career on board. So yeah, that's normally affect a lot of women. But if you are someone, you come from a family where they'll be like, it's okay, you can get married and you can give birth to your kids, then we will take care of your kids and you can go back to work, then there is really nothing wrong, you can still work on board a cruise ship. And yeah, if you are lucky, then you come from that family, then there is completely nothing wrong, you can still work on board a cruise ship anytime any day, no matter how old you are. So the other reason why most of people in their 40s and in their 50s decide, like, no, I don't want to work on board a cruise ship, is sharing a cabin. Yes, normally the reason why people in their 40s decide not to work on board a cruise ship is sharing a cabin. How? Because you are in your 40s or you are in your 50s, and let's say you are going to share a cabin with someone who is 21, the vibe is going to be very different. And imagine, the worst part is you just join the ship for the first time, and you happen to share a cabin with someone you don't know for the first time, and you share a cabin with someone. Most of people, especially these kids in their 20s, they want to enjoy, they want to explore, they want to go and party every night, and you are in your 50s, all you want to do is to work and sleep. You don't want noise, and you don't, and it's gonna take time for a lot of people to adjust. So that really makes a lot of people decide that, oh, I don't want to work on board a cruise ship this time, because yeah, you're gonna share a cabin and you're gonna sleep in a bunk bed. Yeah. So yeah, unless if you in a managing position. Yeah. So what happened is, when you work on board a cruise ship, and when you work as like a cook, a cleaner, a cabin host, like general, you are just yeah, on those departments, you share a cabin with somebody. But as you go up the hierarchy and you go up into the managing position, you will stay in a single cabin. That's why you notice when you get on board, there's a lot of people in their 50s, in their 60s. But if you look closely, those people, all of them, they are in a managing position. So that means they've been on board a cruise ship for a long time, and they they just happen to be in managing position, and now they are staying in a single cabin. But if you want to start a career, like you want to start afresh, that definitely means you're gonna share a cabin with somebody else. So, but to me, there is really nothing wrong. Is you just know in the room, you mind your business, someone mind the business, and for me, that I think that's it. That's very normal. But yeah, people, we are different. We happen to meet different people with different behaviors, so that's really affects some careers. The other reason that will make a lot of people in their 40s and in their 50s decide not to work on board a cruise ship is like trainings. Yeah, that one, I see a lot of people, they don't want it. But if I tell you guys, it's not something that is really really very difficult. No, it's just that some people, they just want to go back to school. Yeah. So working on board a cruise ship, especially if it's your first time, you're gonna have a lot and a lot of assignments. You're gonna be have a lot and a lot of tests that you need to do. Safety tests, and if you are unlucky and you are in culinary, you are in housekeeping, you are in sanitation and utility, you're gonna have those sanitation tests. But I think every department, they have their certain tests. You're going to have like crew tests, safety tests, and your sanitation test. There is a lot of tests that you are required to do when you join a ship, and you are not going to do all those tests and you are done, it's done. No, especially for safety and for sanitation, it's continuous. It's something that you need to know. It's something that you need to know, and you need to apply it on your daily basis, especially when it comes to safety and sanitation. There are certain things that you need to know by head. So yeah, that really makes a lot of people play like, no, I don't want to work on board on crochet. But guys, if I tell you, that's not very difficult. It's just something that you're gonna expect. It's something that you're gonna do when you get on board, and it's something that you are going to do. That's why you see those people in their 60s, most of them, they are in a managing position. They've been doing those things and things over and over and over again, so now it's there. So yeah, once it's there, you are done. You are done. So yeah, a lot of people, they you'll be like, no, I don't want to work on board cruise ship because blah, blah, blah. But it's not even difficult. Somebody asked me a few days ago, like, I'm in my 50s and I've been applying, so it looks like the cruise lines, they don't really employ people in their 60s. For that question, I really don't have the exact answer, is I am not the one who recruits people. But what I know is, yeah, they consider a lot of things when you are now, especially in your 60s and in your 70s. They really consider the fact that, have you ever been on cruise before? If you have never been on board a cruise ship, it's going to be very difficult for you, especially to do PST. Will you be able to jump those 5 meters into the pool? They also consider that. They consider a lot of things, like now they have extra medicals that you need to test when you are above 60, whether you've been working on board a cruise ship or it's your first time. If you are above 60 years, there are some extra tests that you are required to do. There is a lot of people on board in their 60s. So I think now they will need to take a closer attention to your medical and to your fitness, because when you join the cruise ship for the first time, there is a lot you are required to do, especially the PST, the PSSR, the firefighting. It's something that they consider. Are you able to do those things before you join the ship? And are you really strong enough in case, like when you work on board a cruise ship, guys, we all know we are going to work the midst of the sea. So while working at sea, anything can happen. So they want people with a lot of energy when an emergency happens. People who are going to save sailors, people who are going to save the ship, strong people who are going to handle the situation when something happened. So I think that's only what they consider, but definitely they recruit people in their 60s for the first time. You can start your career on board a cruise ship and you can still go up and still become the person you want to be. There is completely nothing wrong with. So guys, I think that is it for the day. That is the answer everybody was just looking for. The answer is, you can work on board a cruise ship at any age, at any time, as long as you are medical fit and you have a lot of energy and you don't care about sharing a cabin, you don't care about whatever. So yeah, do not worry. When you join this ship, you will always find someone to click with, and that's definitely gonna happen. There's always one person you're gonna click with when you get on board a cruise ship. So yes guys, you can always join the ship whenever you want. So guys, I think that is it for today. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Thank you guys for today. Thank you for everything. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.